Welcome to Morning Message for June the 24th, Take 2. Well, it's a beautiful sunny morning here on Prince Edward Island. It's a little cool, a nice cool breeze in the morning. I'm sure it's going to get warmer later on. As I said, this is take 2. I don't know what happened to take 1. Halfway through the recording, it just switched to slow-mo. So, which I kind of find funny, because I've been watching myself a lot on videos, checking out how these morning messages go and how the Sunday morning service goes on Facebook and stuff like that. And sometimes I think I'm talking really fast, like really, maybe even too fast. But when I look at the recording, I'm not talking very fast at all, or so it seems. So I feel like I'm talking really fast right now. That's just to make up, just in case it switches to slow-mo again. So it didn't even pick up audio in the slow-mo feature. So I'll try to remember what I said about a half hour ago. So you know the story about the little fish who's swimming around in the ocean, doesn't know anything about the ocean, has heard about it, so swims up to an older fish to ask about the ocean, and says, older fish, I've heard about all this ocean thing, and I'm curious, I want to know more about the ocean. And the older fish just kind of laughs, as older fish would, and says, well, you're swimming in it. You're soaking in it. It's all around. Everywhere you go, it's above you, it's below you, it's coming in and out of your lungs or your gills, and it's everywhere. That's the ocean. And I think that's probably the human dilemma, isn't it? Becoming aware, feeling that presence in our lives, that wherever we happen to be, it doesn't matter how far we go in God's creation, where God is all around us, in every breath, above us, below us, around us, just everywhere. We exist in the creation of God, this creation that God made. We are here, and God is in every part of it. No matter where we go, we will find that God is there as well. We're soaking in the presence of God. Well, that story always makes me think about doubt, and I think there might be two kinds of doubt. One is a healthy kind of doubt, and I often refer to this in sermons, that doubt can be the dumbbells of faith. I wouldn't be a part of any religious group that didn't allow its members to have doubts, to ask really tough questions, because I think it's when we start asking those questions of our faith that our faith actually deepens. We get a deeper understanding of being there in the presence of God, no matter where we are. So that kind of healthy doubt, that healthy skepticism that we should bring to all aspects of life, whether it's a scientific pursuit or some contract we're signing, or our religious journey, we should have that healthy kind of skepticism, that healthy kind of doubt that can deepen our faith, deepen our appreciation of the fact that we're soaking in the presence of God. But there's another kind of doubt as well, and this is a little bit more difficult for me to understand, and of course to challenge as well. And that's a kind of doubt that simply doesn't see God or a loving, merciful power at the center of everything. And this, at its worst, can lead to kind of narcissistic behavior where you're only looking out for number one. You don't care about anyone else or anything else. It's just how you survive and thrive in the midst of this careless universe that we're a part of. And as I said, that's an impossible position to argue with. And I think people of faith really only have one recourse in the midst of that, and that is to pursue our own kind of doubt, those dumbbells that deepen our faith, and perhaps by the attitude we have, the things that we do in this life, the people with that other kind of doubt will look at us and grow curious and start to ask questions of us and what makes us the way that we are, and that their narcissistic view of the world, and it might not even be that extreme, but their selfish look at the universe might alter because of our faithfulness. I think that's really the only recourse we have in the midst of all of this. Ultimately, the goal is to allow us to have that wonderful, full expression of life that God intends for us to have. A life that is a quest, a life that leads to all kinds of interesting questions, interesting discoveries, and one that allows us to deepen our appreciation and understanding that we do indeed live in a universe where God is all around us, where we're soaking in the love and mercy of God wherever we happen to be. And I hope that that message is one that you find hopeful, that it's okay to have that healthy skepticism, even with regards to questions of our faith, whether it's the virgin birth or the need for human sacrifice, such as the one that Christ made. I tend to think of that more in terms of not so much of something that had to happen, but something that was inevitable because of that understanding that Jesus brought to his own life, where he was indeed soaking in the presence of God, no matter where he was or who he was with. He was soaking in God's presence. My hope and prayer for all of us today is that we will come to a deeper appreciation that we are soaking in the presence of a loving and merciful God. God bless. Amen.